M&M's everywhere, and none of them sound like me.
You know, I don't know if
that was the greatest me. I replaced John Lovitz as an M&M. I'm an M&M. Turn them upside down. W and W. That's Wolf and Wolf.
I'm just wondering right now, Frankie, is there anybody that you could see doing the color for the Arizona Cardinals at some point, other than myself? Is there somebody,
you know what? I haven't
somebody out there that you think might actually be capable of that?
Why are you trying to set me up here?
Well, I don't know. Do you want to?
Are you trying to get Luke a job? What are you doing?
No, as a matter of fact, there's a couple of candidates that are out there, and I'm not saying you're going to be able to do these guys. You're not, okay? Because you haven't heard enough of them. But there's a line of guys that I think are out there. I think Lorenzo, Alexander. I think of Zoe, of course. I think of Kyle Vandenbosch. I think of A.Q. Shipley. I think of Justin Pugh. I mean, there's a long line of guys that I think are really capable of being the next color analyst.
Right, but the problem is, who wants to deal with Dave Pash?
That's a good point.
That's a difficult one.
David. My goodness. Mr. High Maintenance.
Oh, yeah. That's the last time I saw EQ Shipley, Wolf, he was ripping a pickleball off your neck when we were out there playing pickleball. Frank, this right. Wolf showed up to our pickleball tournament in jeans. And I think boots. Weren't you wearing boots?
I did have boots on.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Didn't you play a couple games in the NFL like that?
Yeah, well, strap on the boots and scrape up the knuckles. That's what you did. But, Drew Stanton as well. Yeah. Don't forget about Drew Stanton.
Well, somebody almost did.
There's a possibility right there once again. But, it's going to be interesting to see what they do.
Yeah. I thought you were going to suggest like Chris Collinsworth or Tony Romo. I thought you were setting up a bit right there.
Jim, nobody could replace the Wolf. Yeah, Jim. He's one step away from being man's best friend.
Okay. Let me think about the Phoenix Suns. If I say the Phoenix Suns,
I was going to save that for next segment.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
We're going to save
Go
that
ahead. Just do a sampling of the Phoenix Suns right now.
I'm just saying the Phoenix Suns right now. What comes to mind for you, Frankie?
Effort.
Yeah.
I don't even know if that. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, everybody was really excited, myself included, with Ishbia coming in. I think it's just hard for anybody to understand what you have to do when you've run different types of companies as opposed to an NBA team or any sport, any professional sport. I think it's you think what you did in your previous career, what made you millions and billions of dollars, you can do with a professional sports team. And I just don't think there's just a lot more, I don't want it to make it sound negative, but egos, there are lots of people a lot of people have different levels of power that you're not used to, I think. And there's agents, there's players, there's people in the organization already, there's people just outside of the organization. So there's different types of things pulling at you from all different directions that you're not used to. When you've run something and you're the person, even if you're on a board, people just pretty much say yes all the time. Yeah. I think a lot of the case. So when you get into this professional sports, it's just a different game. Really good. Really good. Okay. You are in the right business.
Wolf's going to be driving from now on.
By the way, got a huge text during the break. Tell Wolf I'm glad he's gone. Signed, Dave Pash.
That was your Dave Pash right there?
No, that was my Jim Rome, but we just did that. My Dave, I should work on a Dave.
You do need to work on a
but
Dave
then he
Pash.
would cry.
He would.
No, Dave.
He's butter.
Well, he had to text Frank, Wolf, because when he texts you, you don't respond. Coming back. Yeah, so he had to go through Frank.
That was great to share that moment with not only Luke, but everybody who knows you, they don't ever get text back. I'm starting to talk like you, and I'm not. It's like when I go to Mel Kiper Jr., I'm talking like this for a while. I can't stop.
I need to talk to Mel, too.
Talk about tremendous situation. What's going to happen to the Arizona Cardinals? They need to get interior line, and you got to block it. If you're going to have a quarterback if you're going to have a quarterback that's 2 feet tall, you got to have linemen that have the ability to get him into space so he can see the passing lanes. Hey, you're not not drafting the guy. You go to the combine, they're wearing the little Speedo underwear kind of thing, running the 40-yard dash. But at the end of the day, can you find a guy who's built like a bowling ball and can stand in front of Kyler Murray so he can see over the line? It's not going to happen. So what we're going to do, get him the passing lanes, high risk, low reward. At the end of the day, I'm stuck. It's like a broken record. That's something that some of the younger people don't know about. They're listening to CDs, got their Apple Music, listening to iPod, the kind of thing.
It's unbelievable to see the impersonation actually on your face. You have to do that, don't you?
You have to find, you have. For me personally, you have to find how the mouth forms, and you have to see it's in the eyes. I always say the mouth tells you how they talk, and the eyes tell you how they think. And like when I try to do the impression of you with the mouth, for some reason, it's the teeth stay in the same spot and the mouth talks around it.
Yes.
And then the eyes, I have no idea where I am right now.
Oh my goodness. Where are we going in this beautiful part of the
program? I'm sure you've been asked this a million times, Frank. I don't think we've ever asked you though, like, who were your inspirations to get into comedy? Did you? I'm assuming as a kid you had to be into this. Where you are now.
I mean, Robin Williams, Jonathan Winters, old school, Jim Carrey, a lot of the Saturday Night Live people, Dana Carvey, John Belushi. But I was a catcher. I played baseball. My dad was a minor league baseball player in the White Sox organization. I'm doing it again, not trying to do it. Sarasota Sun Sox hit under 200, a little bit better than Archibald Moonlight Graham. Did a tremendous job, saved a little girl, getting hot dogs stuck. At the end of the day, Shoeless Joe Jackson shows up, and they went the distance. James Earl Jones, not Darth Vader. So I was a catcher, and I would stand by, I would squat behind home plate, and I would just talk to the hitters. I would talk to the hitters. I'd mess with the ump a little bit, trying to get the ump off his game to get to strikes that I wanted.
Do you have a cannon for an arm?
No, nothing. No,
come on, Frank.
No, I have like lobster arms, like
but
raptor
still,
arms.
You never know.
Yeah, there was a kid in.
Come up to the ear quick.
Yeah, I could get because I could get it up to the ear quick. I just didn't go anywhere from there. So.
It's intimidation.
Yeah, but I mean, it's funny because JJ Putz, he was. When he was, when he had first come to the Diamondbacks, and I didn't realize he'd played at Michigan. I was like, "You played at Michigan?" A kid who I used to catch for in 8th grade played at Michigan, Brian Steinbach, and he's like, "The big German?" I'm like, "No, the Pookie Bear." And we called him the Pookie Bear. Yeah, we called him the Pookie Bear. I don't even know why.
I don't either.
But they called him the Big German, and he was like a 6'5" monster. But he did everything. He screwed his arm up, screwed his back up, and all kinds of stuff. But that kid was 6'4" in 8th grade and could throw a splitter. Maybe that was the problem.
Wow,
so,
I'm sure.
But yeah, so I grew up playing all sorts of sports. Sports was my background. I was never going to be a professional athlete, let alone not even a Division II. I went to school to play Division II baseball, and I quickly realized that I needed to concentrate on school a little bit more with my arm. But I played outfield too. I just wanted to be Kirby Puckett,
Did you ever play football?
I did. That's why I screwed up my leg. That's my ACL. I'm like Al Bundy. Yeah, I was a running back. You wouldn't understand. And
did you wear a horse collar?
I did for a while. Yeah,
because I could see you got the horse collar neck.
Yeah, I totally would go horse collar. And because my neck was always
Frank,
sore.
You got a wide face. Has anyone ever told you?
Yeah. Oh no.
You got the wide face.
Yeah,
I have a wide face.
You got to smash it into the helmet. Yeah, you always.
When you have the wide face right now, typically you have a neck, and that's why you need the horse collar to hold the face and the neck together.
Wow, this is like a science
and then
class with Wolf.
You put the face on somebody, I can tell you right now, you'll blow them up.
But we were freshmen playing the sophomores, and I was running a sweep outside. I got hit high and low at the same time. ACL torn 75, 80%. Never had it fixed. And the knee was scoped as well. And I just figured I'm not going anywhere in this, and never ended up playing
That happened
anymore.
to me once in a pool hall. Got high load.
Bet you didn't expect that.
Just say it, Frankie.
In West Virginia? Was it the West Virginia pool hall?
Yeah, just saying right now. Be careful, Mike.
We got to do a show from a West Virginia pool hall at some point because I've heard so many stories.
No, I don't think so. Yeah.
Frank, I got to ask you because you're wearing the ASU shirt. Cam Scatterbo, the combine, everything's going to get drafted here soon. What do you
39.5-inch vertical, but didn't run the 40. When's he going to run the 40? We need to see him run the 40.
Sounds like Bill Walton right there.
Yeah, there it was. They all roam together. Here we are,
yes. Okay.
understanding.
Yeah, I'm big on it. I Scatterbo, his balance is what I find to be amazing.
Yeah.
I guess maybe some of the drills they do at the combine. Did he do anything other than the vertical? I didn't see him do anything else at the combine.
He did like 3, didn't he? But he didn't run. He didn't do much.
Yeah.
Is he doing a pro day? He's got to be doing
He's going to be doing a pro day.
That's the thing is everybody can do their pro day and control their situations. In this day and age,
to have seen him compete.
Yeah.
Just go do it.
Yeah.
Because guess what, Cam? It's not about anything you're going to do there. It really isn't to me. It's nothing about anything you're going to – even the vertical, 39.5 inches, that is an excellent vertical for Cam Scad. But even that, you know what, not going to do anything. The tape already speaks of the goodness of this kid.
And I always hear the meetings are the most important, especially quarterbacks. The interviews are what the whole thing is. And with any professional sport,
look at Frankie doing a talk show.
No, any professional sport, it comes down to how much do these guys want to play? Because how much do you love the game? Because after a while, it becomes a job, just like anything else. And you have to love the game because if you don't love the game, you're going to fizzle out.
And guess what? We're going to be able to tell if you do love the game. Because we're going to watch you on tape.
And Scatterbo is the type of guy that you can just tell loves to just run into people, try to make you miss. He doesn't care if he tries. He'll try to make you miss, and then he will try to run into you, and he'll do it in the same run.
Yeah. A lot of coaches would say, try hard. Try hard. You watch Cam run the ball. He's already trying
what are you going to tell him?
Hard. You can see it.
I'll tell you what's like Yoda, man. There is no try, only do. Man, is that what Yoda said?
I see you,
little guy.
I see you.
Tell you what, man.
I see you, Coach John.
That's what's right there, man. You ever see that Jerry Jones meme, the Yoda? They're the same guy, man. You ever see that?
Man.
Tell you what, little Spider 2Y Scatterbo. That's the primary on Spider 2Y Banana. The fullback, man.
Perfect. Frank, thanks so much for coming in, man.
Thanks for having me, guys.
This. 6 p.m. March 9th at the Tempe Improv. Buy tickets.
That's this Sunday.
Yeah. Yes. Hey, that's this Sunday at the
Tempe Improv. TempeImprov.com.
TempeImprov.com, Basinonians.
Basinonians. Or FrankCaliendo.com, which brings
Frankie!
Are you talking to Frankie?
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to call you out at the end of the broadcast.
Oh, today. You're going to do it.
Just do it.
Do.
Wow.
Do.
Little pad.
That's a key word with Wolf.
Do.
I say it a lot.
No, just the way you say it.
Well, okay.
But
you're going again. There's a little Bill Walton right there. Do you hear it?
Do you hear it? Do you hear it?
See, now I'm going to hear the tease for the rest of the show. Like stuff I never thought of. Okay, I'm going to sit
Frankie,
here for the next round.
Cam Scatterbo. Scatterbo.
It's time to go, Basinonians. We'll see you. Frankie, thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for watching Wolf and Luke. Tap to see more and click the button in the middle to subscribe to Arizona Sports.